The Republic, based on The Republic by Plato. Author, Plato. Date, published approximately 375 BCE. Imagine you're sitting in a dark cave, watching shadows dance across the wall in front of you. These shadows are all you've ever known. They flicker and move, and you believe them to be reality itself. But what if someone told you that these shadows are merely projections, cast by objects behind you that you've never seen? What if everything you thought was real was just an illusion? This is the heart of one of the most powerful thought experiments ever conceived, nestled within Plato's Republic. Known as the allegory of the cave, this stunning passage challenges us to question the very nature of reality, knowledge, and human existence. Plato doesn't just ask us to imagine this scenario, he forces us to confront an uncomfortable truth. We might all be those prisoners in the cave, mistaking shadows for substance. In this allegory, Plato describes prisoners who have been chained in a cave since childhood, facing a blank wall. Behind them burns a fire, and between the fire and the prisoners, people carry objects that cast shadows on the wall. The prisoners, unable to turn their heads, watch these shadows and believe they constitute reality. They give names to the shadows, develop theories about their movements, and build their entire understanding of the world around these flickering images. But then something extraordinary happens. One prisoner is freed. He turns around and sees the fire, the objects, the truth behind the shadows. The light hurts his eyes. The reality is confusing and painful. When he's dragged out of the cave into the sunlight, the pain intensifies. Slowly, painfully, his eyes adjust. He sees the real world, trees, sky, the sun itself. He experiences an awakening that transforms everything he thought he knew. Now enlightened, this freed prisoner faces a moral dilemma. Should he return to the cave to free his fellow prisoners? Plato tells us he does return, descending back into the darkness. But here's where the story becomes truly haunting. The other prisoners don't believe him. They mock him. His eyes, now accustomed to sunlight, struggle in the darkness, making him appear foolish and blind. The prisoners think the journey outside has ruined him. If he tries to free them, Plato suggests, they might even kill him. This allegory serves as the centerpiece for Plato's broader investigation into justice, truth, and the ideal society. Through a series of dialogues led by his teacher Socrates, Plato constructs a vision of the perfect state, one governed by philosopher kings who have escaped the cave and seen true reality. He argues that most people live in ignorance, accepting the shadows of opinion and belief, rather than seeking the light of knowledge and truth. The Republic asks profound questions that resonate today. What is justice? Who should rule? How do we distinguish truth from illusion in a world full of conflicting information? Can the enlightened few lead the many, or will they always be rejected? These questions aren't just academic. They're deeply personal and political, challenging readers to examine their own beliefs and the society around them. What makes this work so captivating is that Plato doesn't offer easy answers. He builds arguments, then tears them down. He uses storytelling, logic, and imagination to push readers toward uncomfortable revelations about power, education, morality, and human nature. The cave is just one of many striking images in this text, but it remains the most enduring because it speaks to a universal human experience, the painful journey from comfortable ignorance to difficult truth. The Republic isn't just a book to read, it's a book to wrestle with, to argue against, to let shake your foundations. It's a conversation that has continued for over 2 millennia, and it's waiting for you to join.